Hello everyone, a few minutes early. Usually I log way more at the last minute, but for some reason today I wanted to start early. So we're gonna start before, because I like to start the class right on time, but a little bird told me that it is somebody's birthday tomorrow. So I think that we're gonna start with a celebration. So let me get ready. We're gonna get the band started here. The band's gonna be coming in at just any minute here. So if you guys can get your voice ready, we will sing a happy birthday. Can you guys guess whose birthday it is? Well, it is Holly's birthday. So let's get starting with, here it is, Holly. I made a cake for you and did a bunch of candle. Here it is, Holly. This is for you. So let's get started with woohoo! Woohoo! Cannot pass this day without celebrating that birthday, right? Here we go. Hi, Holly, happy birthday to you. So, all day last night, day and night, I was looking. You know, you all, I cannot sing at all. I mean, if I would have sing happy birthday, I would have lost you all and nobody would have been at the live event. So, I had the chipmunks singing happy birthday. I had so many different things, and I said, well, the Beatles won. So I went with the Beatles. We still have 3 minutes before we start. And while we got 3 minutes, you can run to the bathroom. You can go get your coffee, your tea, maybe a spice drink, because I'm going to try to go, do that in an hour and a half, but who knows? It's 32 cards we're making. The PDF file got all the supplies that I'm using, got the measurement, everything. Plus, in the PDF file, I am not demoing the box live, but in the PDF file, you get the box. And when I'm done, I'm going to show you, you fit more than 12 cards in this. When I say more, because you get the envelope also, you can even fit maybe more than 12, but it depends. If you put a lot of embellishment and more layers that I'm doing, well, that can play a factor. But the PDF file include a special video for the box and all the measurement. Sorry. In the spring, I get that frog that come in my throat and it stayed there for a couple months, usually 2 months. And it's just allergy, but it's just... Okay, the PDF file come... if you place an order of $50 before tax and shipping, that means you're going to get a celebration. You're going to get the PDF file. I don't know how many page it is. It's a bunch of page, 32 page. I'm thinking it's at least 20 page PDF file plus the box. This is the hostess code, WARHAVTE. And that ends February 25th. The hostess code, if you didn't have time to mark it, don't panic. Just go at my blog at FrenchieStamps.com and it's right there. Now, what we are using today, I'm going to open a new one, just share with you, because the one that I started, it's exactly half of a memory card kit that it's in the occasion catalog. Let me give you the page. Oops. It is beyond gorgeous. I had the page open, but a customer called this morning, and now I was flipping through the page. It is on page 24. So that's what we're using today. And it's exactly half of this, except all the decal there, that we're using it all, pretty much. So both of the package, you're going to have to open them both because it's not one in one. So you're going to separate them, one of each design. And then the big cards, it's the same. And we don't have much left over of half a pack. I need scissors. So that I prepare all that. I thought I'm going to separate that in front of you all and so on. Well, to do 32 cards, I'm like, I figure you guys can do this. You're just going to separate all of them and make sure that you look on both sides. Because if maybe you're going to say I don't have two of one, well, sometimes they are mixed back and forth. So just pay attention to that. So you're going to need exactly one of each design of the big one of each design of the smaller one. And then these here, what I call the decal, we pretty much just have enough to do one stack. But really, you can add other stuff and do two stacks. So really, you can have 64 cards with what we're doing. Also, the beauty of this, it's with all the supplies that, that I give you, or not give you, but listed, you're going to need 2 pieces of full cardstock, basic black. You're going to need, that's for the layer, 1 pink and 1 blue. And that is just for the layer for the little card. That you're going to use every bits and piece. I'm going to share with you how we're going to cut that. And then for the card base itself, you're going to need 4 of the pink, 4 of the blues, 4 of the crumb cake, and 4 of the black. The pink, it's powder pink. The blue, it's pool party. So you're going to need all of 4, and 2 it's cut on one way, 2 it's cut on the other way. So I'm going to share all that. Now it's 9:32. It's time to get rolling. I'm anxious to see how long it's going to take. I'm very well prepared, I think. So thank you so much for all that joining me. Again, I got birthday girl Holly at the other end. And when my phone buzzed, I wanted to make sure it's not Ollie, because that's how we communicate. And in more stores, the end of the presentation of the class, or whatever you want to call it, we're going to have Ollie keep track of everybody that comment and so on. And we're going to have a winner for this year. It's full of ribbon, all kind of Stampin' Up product. And this is going to be mailed to you. To win, you have to be in the U.S. I only ship the product in the U.S. because that's the only place I can sell it. If it happened that the winner is from another country, I'm going to send her or him a card that we made today. And if that would be the case, when they tell me they're from another place, then we're going to pick another winner. You have to be present to win. So you're going to have to tell us if you're from the U.S. So if it happened you're not, just tell us you're from New Zealand, Canada, whatever, and then we're going to pick another winner, but you're not, I'm still going to mail you a card, absolutely. But the big token, that is U.S. only. And I got 2. See, I got 2 of them. One of them, it's for a blog candy. What is a blog candy? Just go on my blog and leave a comment. You're going to have 1 entry to win. Or if you choose to place an order between today and tomorrow, because I'm going to announce the winner Monday for the blog candy. If you place an order, you get 5 entry. Okay? Let's get started. I'm going to flip you down and so on. So, and I'm sorry if I'm going to be that frog, that that it's what it is at this time of the year. I try everything and okay, I think I need that a little bit higher. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to share with you is how I cut my paper. So, like I said, for all the layers, you're going to need 2 black, 1 full party, and 1 powder pink. Now, you're going to cut that right at half, at 4 1/4. Cut this way. Now, you're going to turn this on the other way. You're going to cut at 3 1/4. 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 1/4. Boom. And all this here, all those layers in the blue and the pink and the black and so on, we're using every bits and piece, including this. So you don't have no waste at all. Now, in the PDF file, it's going to tell you, you're going to need maybe 2, 3, I'm not sure there. It tells you all that you're going to need the everyday label. Before you start your cards, you want to do all this because we're going to have another piece on that. So you do not need extra piece of cardstock. It's all done with those, all the layer and embellishment. It's done with the 4 piece of cardstock that we're trimming. But before you start, you want to have them done so you don't start gluing your layers on and then you don't have no black or pink or blue and so on. Okay? So that is the thing to cut the cardstock. That's for the layers or embellishment. Now, for the other cardstock, you're going to take, so you need 4 of each color, like the pink, the blue, and crumb cake, and black. You're going to score 2 on at the 5 1/2, and those ones, so that would be 2 of them, you're going to cut at the 4 1/4, like this. So you see we're going to have cards that are horizontal and vertical, okay? And now the other one, you're going to score at 4 1/4 on the long way. That's going to be 2 of each color, and then cut at the 5 1/2. So that's how you're going to prepare all your cardstock. Now, I said it's absolutely no waste. You're going to have a tiny bit of waste in for the box. That's not the cards. If you choose to, like me, I put layers inside. You're going to need 8 of Whisper White. That's already pre-done, so I'm going to share how I did that. If you choose to have layers inside the card, you don't need them. I just love to have layers inside the card. Then you're going to cut at 4, so you're going to need 8 of the Whisper White. You're going to cut at 5 1/4, 5 1/4, so you get this here. And I'm sure I could play with this stash of card and incorporate all that, but I didn't. And then you're going to cut at 4 and then at 4. So if you want the inside, the insert, I call that the insert, inside you're going to need 8 of them. Let's start the timer. First, let's have a sip of coffee. What kind of coffee are you guys drinking? Are you drinking coffee, tea, or what? This is my drink. It is iced coffee because I know I'm going to be hot doing 32 cards, but I decided to have iced coffee for me today. So let's get the party rolling. Okay, this year, we're going to use this. Oh, I don't know where I put it, my leftover. I'm going to share with you at the end then. Okay, let's roll that. But it's a piece that I want to share with you that is very, very, very important. Okay, let me reach for the other piece. I'm going to put that there as I'm done. Okay, this was the stash that I did see. This is what's left over. I got 1, 2, 3 little cards, 1 big card, and I think it was 1 more. And but it's a little card that I want to share with you, that it's smashed. Well, if I find it, I had used Memento ink. Memento ink don't seem to work lovely with this. So you want black archival ink. Very important that you want black archival ink for this. Now, I'm going to do my math here. So a lot of the stuff I pre-stamp just to speed up the process here. And if you see all my cards get a number, it's just that I needed that for when I was doing the PDF file. So we're going to start with stamping right here. The stamp set that I'm using for all this, it's the Petal palette, these 2 here. And that come with a framelits too. It add a lot to the framelit. And then I wanted a birthday greeting, so I went with Happiest of Birthday to You, and that it's in the Picture Perfect Birthday. I think that's the only 2 stamp set that I use. Okay, so this one here, you see this was the card that was started. So when you're going to flip your card, some of it, it's going to stay if I stamp. So this one, I stamped with Full Party. And I just went in the corner, lovely day, and the bird, it's already there. So I'm going to come here, smack. That is stamped. Now we're going to assemble that. Here we go. So that's the layers. The pink that I'm putting it on, that's the layers that I said we had cut all in advance. Now, remember that I told you you needed to cut your all your stuff that it tells you to cut. So here it's an example that I need 1. This one, it's one of them. We're going to cut it in half. And turn this around. I like to use my silicone mat, so in case if I'm not straight all the way the first time, I can come back and do it. Okay, this one here was between those 2 layers though. Okay, I'm going to put it in the back. If you look at my design there, I put it between those 2 layers. It's no biggie, but see? You know what? Even if it's not just the same, it's perfectly fine, my friend. Nobody gonna know the difference. And if they want all exactly the same, then just go have it done at a machine. Voila. Number 1, it's done. And all my insert, I pre-done them. See, I just use my white like I show you how to cut, and I stamp my flower there. Number 1 is done. Number 2. Number 2, the only thing that was on the card, it's best day. Okay, but you see I get the flower. Again, that it's stamped with the pool party. So what I'm going to do, it's, I don't know, let's stamp over here. And I won't even re-ink there because I just ring my ink so it's kind of dark. And re-stamp. Voila. And then we're going to mount that together. I really, really think those cards are beautiful. Even if it's already kind of pre-made, the cards. Because sometimes the kids, I think, oh, I don't like, you know, it don't look like handmade or whatever. This one, I mean, I absolutely love it. I cannot say enough about it. And here we go. And I'm sure you can do more embellishment if you want. You could emboss, whatever. But I think just like this, it's lovely. Number 2, it's done. Voila. Number 3. Okay, if you see I got number there, that means this piece was coming from another card. So what we're going to do, I'm going to leave that there because I know it's come from number 24. So what I done, see this one here, I had cut my trim. This is color with just markers. I tried the blend. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't like the way that the blends color on that. So I'm just using plain marker. So you're going to need the marker in the, maybe in color if you want the powder paint. But really, if you do all the markers, the stash of markers in the settle, you're going to have it all. And then this is Pierre Pizzazz. So, see, I color, but really just smash it. Now, this one here, we're going to prepare this, but we're going to put it aside. And in your PDF file, it say it all. You're going to need a piece from card number such and such to do it. So this here, I know it's from card 24, the piece in the back. So I'm just going to take this. We're going to put it in the back for now. We won't finish number 3. Now, number 4. Number 4, I need my ribbon. Let me reach up here. Number 4, very, very simple. See this one? I needed 2 for another card. So I got my 2 one. What I done, just at the top there, I don't know how much you can see. I'm going to bring it closer. I just took my pool party and I light the, what it's called, the vine here. Did around the leaves and just the stem there. So I just did the top. I did all the rest there. The bottom I left it plain just to give something different. I don't know if you can see that. Now this is going to go right on top of our layers. Oops, I think this thing is going empty. And we're going to put that right. Oops, need another one. Put that right on top. A little bit more in the bottom because we're going to have a ribbon. Now you're going to take that beautiful shimmer ribbon. What it's called? It's called Basic Black. It's that shimmer black ribbon. I'm just going to go right around, so that's why it's on the long way. And this about here. Okay, my challenge, people that forego, I cut way too long here, but look what I do. I take the one from the left. And remember, when this broadcast is done, you can come back and rewatch and learn how to make the bow. You just have to stop it, rewind, play, and so on. I start from the left, coming from the left, going at the top here. So the right stay at the top, the left come to the top, under. Now, if you want your bow to go in this direction, you need to tie your ribbon this way. If you tie your ribbon this way, your bow gonna go this way. Your bow gonna go always the other side that you tied your first knot. Just remember that. It's gonna go just the opposite way. I cannot say the word. Gonna go on the other way. Now, you don't need to call your grandkids or anything like that to hold the ribbon. You're gonna put your finger right there. And see my thumb? I do my loop with my thumb. And then take the top, well, that was the one at the top. So we did the loop with the bottom. The one at the top, gonna go to the right, to the left. And at the left, you're gonna pass it in the loop under. Tie and shape. Oops. want to tight it enough. Like I said, I went happy on cutting, but you get the jig of this. And see, I got that perfect bow. Now, it could be a bit tighter maybe. Let me put that tighter. Here we go. Now I got my bow that stayed perfectly right at the top here. Now I have to refix this here. I'm going to pull this one a bit. One thing that you want to do is take a glue dot and go under your bow here, so it's going to stop it of moving around. Voila! How simple this was. Oops, here we go. Now we got number 4 done. And again, the inside here, I stamped the black leaves. 4. Number 5. Number 5, you're going to go in your little stickers there. See, you get little stickers here. You're going to take one of the little arcs, put it right at the corner there. And the rest, it's nothing else that I done. I did absolutely nothing. I already start mounting them. Some of them, I mean, I didn't find the need that I had to glue every layer in front of you after you know how it was going. Now I'm going to put that right here. All done. Number 5, it's done. Number 6. Number 6, it's another one that you needed, that everyday label punch. The layer itself got nothing. I didn't do nothing, but I wanted to show you, you know, how it goes when you get that. So let me bring this here. We're going to cut this in half again. So this class, I think, for the people that don't like to waste any scrap paper and so on, they like, I call it my grainy friend. I think this class, it's calling for your name just because it's absolutely no, and I mean no waste at all. Oh, you know what? Let's put glue there and glue there. Just lining up in the back, sometimes it's easier. And then in the back here. And usually I get grid paper. I'm challenged without grid. I'm getting my grid paper here just quick here. I'm going to put that under. It's just helped me. And we do sell the grid paper. It's awesome. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that here. And then I know I'm right at the 1.5 there pass. Oops, way down. Where's my ruler? Sometimes if you cannot see the top and the bottom, here, I'm going to show you a trick. Come back here. Okay, so your edge there, just look at it where it is. Okay, it's at this one, because sometimes it's hard to match up and down. So now I know it's at this one. I'm going to come right here, and I know that go right at the edge here. So then they're proportioned at the same spot. Voila. So then both sides are the same. Now we're going to glue this on our card. Put that right here. And we're going to take our pearls. You know what? I think I cut some in the pool party and some in soft sky because it looked like a difference there. Either way, they are good. Oh, I want a bigger one. Put your bling and put your bling. And see, it's nothing else, and boom, it's done. If you want, you could always take your markers and add a little bit of color here and there. I mean, it's no right and wrong. It's how much time you want to spend on it. But just add a little bit if you want. Here we go. Now let's go to the next one. That it's number 7. Okay, number 7. Here is a trick to this. Number 7, you need this striped paper, okay? And it got the flowers in the back. We need to be very creative with this one. I'm looking where I put the punch. I put it away. The stripe, we're gonna need, we're gonna need 3 of the stripe that show the line on the long way, and you just need bitty piece, okay? So we're gonna do 1. I'm gonna turn it this way here. Well, you know what? I have to have it here because I need to see, let me cut this. I need to see if I'm straight, so I do need here. That's good. Here's another one. Now you're going to need one with the black petal there. That one doesn't matter. Here we go. Oops. Make sure it's all the way. That, we're going to save that for later. And then we're going to need another one here. I need a bigger one. And I could still have another one, see? So you need 3 half and 1 full out of this. I'm going to put that aside for now. Put that aside for now. See all my little sticker note that I had? Okay. And then number 7, it tell me what, you know, it go with certain cards also. Now we're going to take the happiest day, and we're going to use that pool party again. Maybe it was soft sky and now I'm using pool party, who knows. I'm going to stamp that right here. Voila. And what I done for the flowers I just did randomly in the pink, see, and I didn't color all of them. I just did randomly. And the leaves, I didn't put the leaves in the green on this one. You know what? I need some space here, friends. I put the leaves in the blue on this one. Just add a little bit of blue on the leaves. Who say that in art we have to have green leaves? So the pink one for this one here, the pink one, don't look for a cardstock. That's another one of these cards. It said the best of everything. Well, the best of everything, it's going bye-bye. It's going to be either way. We're going to put that right here. Now we're going to take our next layer. See, it don't need much of those little embellishment, and it adds so much to the card. Et voila. How about this? And this one, that's from the same stamp set I stamped in the pink. Number 8. Okay, number 8. Remember the one that we did, the big one? Need to cut this in half. If it's not right, just in half, it's okay. Now you're going to stamp your flower. On top of the grid. Let's cut, you're going to cut the bottom here at 5 1/4. Those things measure 6 inch. You're going to cut that at 5 1/4. Does it measure 6 inch? Yeah. 5 1/4. See, turn it around. This one I'm happening to use the same one that, oh, I had cut a little bit more. I'm sorry. I had cut because it covered in the back, but that's okay. It's going to work. That's too bad. It's going to be shorter. That's it. And what I done, I did my stem. So instead of cutting at 5 1/4 there, you're going to cut, I think it's 1 inch. And that can be wrong in the measurement. I don't think so, though. You're going to cut 1 1/4 at the bottom, so you get more of the flowers, okay? Now the little flowers at the top, I color in the blue. If I do just one mistake, it's not bad, right? Or a few, it's okay. Nothing, you cannot go wrong with paper. Now for the flowers here, what I done on this one, I use my wink of Stella and color. And when you color with wink of Stella, it's spread the ink a little bit, so it's kind of make that blue tone to it. Don't know if you can see there. Voila. Okay, now we're gonna add that. See, I would have cut right there, so I would have all those flowers. Huh, you know what? I'm smarter than the machine. That's no biggie. Here we go. We're gonna have it no matter what. I'm gonna put that right at the top here. Now for the flowers here, what I done, I color randomly just a few. What I like about the black and white paper, it's you don't have to be careful at all, and you can add some color to your the white there, so you get randomly color on your black and white. So I think it's kind of cool. Voila. Now we're going to glue this. Well, no, let's do this first. So I'm going to finish my stem. Okay, now I'm going to show you a little tip to you. Take your bone folder, and it doesn't matter which cutter you're going to take. Some of the paper, when you cut it, it makes a little... it's raised up. It's where you push your blades. You want to take your bone folder and just press it down. Turn it around and press it down. So then it's going to be flush. You won't have that. It's like when you go get your hair cut, and sometimes they don't do the best with the cut thing, and you see we see the cut shape, whatever the. I bet Michelle is laughing. She used to cut hair. I'm sure you know what you mean. So then it's get all flat. We won't see it. Now we're going to take this, the scissor mark. I'm going to put that right here. Now we're going to match this one. So this should have been one piece there. Here we go. Now let's mount this. Put this one right here. And now this one. Voila. Here is number 8. Okay, I need a drink. Number 9. Number 9, I use white ink, and I think I stamped it in advance. I didn't. I thought I did. Okay, I'm moving you. I need white ink. Oops. Did you see? You fell down. Don't panic. I got you. Okay. Just going to go up. Okay. Number 9. Here we go. You're going to need white craft ink. And I already, this is like that. That white on it, it's like that. Don't worry about that. And we're going to do the thank you. You can do any greeting. I use the thank you. And again, it's in the Petal Wish. And we're going to stamp that with white. But before I stamped it, we're going to mount it on our card. Because when you stamp with white, you want to give it a chance to dry before you smear. So this way, if I do everything, I can put it aside to dry. Now this is going to go in the center. So I need at the top. Now one of those strips, remember I said we're going to use everything? See the strip? I think I need to pull you just a little bit higher. Not my belly though. Here we go. So that it's one of the strips that when I said when we cut our paper, we're going to use everything. So that's this one go in the back. This one go at the top. And now one of the hearts. And that's one of the open one. See? And this is all in your kit. Nothing that I add here. Now we're going to use the thank you. And I'm going to go thank you, and thank you. Voila. How simple that was. Now I'm going to wash this right away because I know I'm going to need it again. My goodness, you guys are going to really get smacked today. I'm sorry. Okay, now this is wash. So now when you work with craft white, like I said, you can either set it with the heat tool or just leave it aside and let it dry completely. Number 10. Number 10, it's another trim. And again, all my inside, I put the white inside. Number 10, you're going to cut at the top here. You're going to cut at 5 1/4. Yep. See, now you get the other piece of pink you need. Now you're going to take, let's mount this together. Okay, do I want this one or? Yeah, go this way because I got this flower. Okay, so this is the top. It's, oh, I colored this one. Oh, well, too bad. We're going to do the same. Okay, this go there. Turn it around. Let's start color this one. That's funny. Put that right here. Again, I'm removing that line there. Okay, this one here, I had stamped first, and I went this way. This time, I want this to match with this. So I'm just going to reverse that. And I'm going to take my stamp, Best Wish. Okay, let's mount this together here. And now we're going to match that. I like it this way. It's okay. And then for color, I use again the pink. And you see, I color, but not spending time on the coloring, because the beauty of this kit, all your shading, it's already part of the design. So you don't have to do any shading or any fussing, because the fussing, it's done for you. So you just add a little splash of color and boom, you are done. See? And if you want, you could color that, but me, I just wanted to keep in the pink in this one. That's it. Now I'm going to use the Best Wish with, remember, archival ink for me, from what I experienced, it's was the best ink that I discovered for this paper here. So I got Best Wish there. Now we're going to take a little heart. A little funky one. Here it is. And we're going to put that right here. Voila! So now we got number 10 done. Number 11. Number 11, we're going to take one of the layers and we're going to cut it diagonal. So you're going to put a point here, a point there. So you see it's diagonal, cut. Okay, that I know it's going to go on the card 25 or 19. So I'm just going to leave it there. Oh, while we're at it, oh, I know what it's going to go with. We're going to cut the top. That's polka dot, I think. Yeah. We're going to cut a 1/4 inch at the top. Let me, 1/4 inch won't be enough. Okay, 1/4 inch here. I'm going to go 1/2 inch because I don't remember. 1/2 inch at the top. You're going to need this on another card. And then we need to go at 5 1/4. It's going to be a 1/4 inch. And you're going to need this at another one also. And maybe it was 3/8, but we get the clue a bit. Now we're going to take the pink ribbon. I'm going to just put a little bit longer there. And we're going to do a faux bow, but first, let's start our card. It's going to be easier. So I wanted this right in the corner here. Put that right at the corner and right at the edge. So you just got like one of those corners there. Now let's put adhesive in the back here. Okay, faux bow, I take my finger, no need of extra tools for this, do it a knot. So you're going to have a flat bow, or flat faux bow, or whatever you want to call it. We're going to put that right here. Make sure it's straight there. And I always like to put extra adhesive on top of my ribbon. Put it on top. So you see I got that corner in the black there. I think it adds quite a bit. Now you're going to take your scissors. Voila, you get that perfect little bow. Again, I like to use a glue dot. Go in the back, put it down. Et voila, flat square knot. Number 12. Number 12, I already color most of it. So the leaf was with the Pure Pizzazz. Oops. Color the leaf in the Pure Pizzazz. And the flowers in the Pool Party. That's it. Now, best wish that it's stamped, and I did stamp that in advance. Now, one of the layer that when we're doing layers, one of the strip at the bottom, like I said, we're using every bitty piece. That's in the party there. We're going to put that in the back. Okay, if it happened that sometimes, you know, you're off just a little bit and you're cutting between the two things, take your scissors, cut always from the back so you can see. Now we're going to add this up. And boom. That's it. Number 12. Number 13. This is the cards, plain and simple. I didn't do nothing to this except I'm using one of the black of the strip when we did the layers. Cut. When I cut it, now we're going to put that right here on the side. And I already mounted on my pink. I didn't do any stamping on this one. It is what it is, just this way. Put it like it. And inside I stamped that little flower. So now we get 13 done. 14, it's the longest one, my friend. 14, it's the card that takes the most time. And how I done that, we're going to use the hello. And I'm using, remember in my fine tip glue, it's not fine tip glue in there. It is Tombow that I put in there. So I'm using Tombow. I just like the fine tip because it's easier to apply. So when you are done with the fine tip glue, or when it's almost at the end, just fill it up with Tombow. Somebody said, well, it's way too thick. It won't go in the hole. Well, I've been using that. I look at my video because somebody said, did you see so-and-so did that? I'm like, I've been doing that for a long time. Well, the first time I think I shared that, it was in March of 2017. So you see, it's been a year I'm doing that, and I never had a problem. Never. So, but one thing that I do, I bang it so it go down when I'm done, and then poof, right back in. Now I'm going to bring the big shot close by. And I would put it under the thing just because that I would have to move the camera again and make you take a flip. What I done, I used the Petal embossing folder, the new one. I put it in the center first, and I'm going to emboss this. Whoops. Won't be long. I'm still here. Okay, so now you see I got right in the center. Now I'm going to come back just right there, and I'm going to do that the top and the bottom. I just wanted the hello not to have a line in between both the hello. So that's why I went right in the center, then the top and the bottom. Be right back. So now you see I got the flowers right in the center of my hello. So if I was putting the strip here, that small embossing folder, and then the other one, I was getting a pure line right in the center, and it didn't look good to me. Now I'm using, I think this is 1 1/4. Not sure, to be honest. No, it's 1 3/4. We're going to cut it in 2 and cut it in 2. And again, so you're going to have 4 pieces of pie. With the 4 pieces of pie, you're going to take this, put it here. Okay, let's hope one I didn't cut straight because I need to share with you how to fix that. I put my hello a little bit too much. That's okay. Remember I said I hope I get one not too straight. I'm going to put that one a little bit higher. Oh, well, that's good there. It looks like it's inside the frame. And okay, this one I'm going to mount it a little bit off. Just share with you, if you really cut it that don't line up on your corners there, what you're going to do is line one side in. Good. Again, yes, you turn around and trim. That's how you're going to fix that. Or here, I went off a bit here. See? Always trim from the back. Always, 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 because you can see where your card ends. Thanks for sharing, Pat. I just glanced at the thing and I saw that. Now, again, one of them, I really appreciate you all that share. Really, really, that's how my business can grow. Okay, again, see, sometimes, you know, when you cut your layers, you're off a little bit. Don't panic over that. Just trim. I put my pink there. Okay, when it's embossed like that, you see it's kind of rough. Start from the top to the bottom or the side to the side. So I'm starting the side and I'm pushing it down as I go. Here we go. So then it take all the bubbles away. And I'm way off the cricket there. Can I fix that? Sometime we can. No. So it's going to be sideways hello, this one. That's it. Here we go. 14. That was the longest card. 15. 15, I did absolutely zippo to it. What I mean, I just glue the layers. We're going to take one of our pink from the bottom of our layers there. And I'll already put the cards on a layer. And boom. Really, this card kit, the longest thing, it's separate the card and match with everything after that. It's so quick. And a card inside. Here's 15. Now, 16. 16, remember I used a circle and the other one to cut. It was coming from this. Happy, I did absolutely nothing to it. Oops. First, let's put our black strip right here. And we're going to put our happy, and that was on the pool party. All the layers are all the same measurement because the cards are all the same, right? Not all the same design, but I mean all the same size. Here we go. Now we're going to get one of those flowers, and it's this one here that I had right here. Because that flower was not part of it. I just added on. That's it, my friend. 16, it's done. Now 17. 17, we're using it. Oh, I have to save the trim. Oh, okay, this year I had cut my paper. Remember, I got 4 cards that I cut, so now it's time to bring them in. So I'm going to put that in. Here we go. Now we're going to cut this at 5 1/4. And that, we need that for another card. Put that aside. Now we're going to use the pink ribbon again. And we're going to do a faux bow. Now I'm going to go a little bit faster in the faux bow because I share one. Like I said, when this is done, you can come back and rewatch it and so on. I didn't do nothing to this. No color, no nothing. It's just going to go straight up. Happy card upside down. Happy card upside down. Happy. Ah, happy card upside down. Well, we're going to fix that. We will fix that, my friends. Here we go. That's plenty, but don't think that is room. Oh, shoot. Now, I put that there. Well, maybe it is room. Okay, we're going to do another card for that one, but I'm going to share with you how I would have fixed that like this, and then I would have take this and boom on top. I got the back room there. I'm going to fix it later, but see, now I could have glued it there, but now I got that. So I'm going to put this one aside to fix later. Here we go. Now, this is what I was working on. Okay, happy 16. Now, this is with the ribbon. Put that right here. Like this. Remember, I always add whatever it's called, adhesive in the back of my ribbon. I think it makes it a lot stronger to the card. So when you make a mistake, you cannot take it apart. You always can. With the, like I show you, it's just make sure you don't have another piece of glue in the back there. Now I'm going to cut this sideways. Voila. Okay. And then we're going to use a glue dot. And put it in the back. Voila! That's it, my friend. Oh, make sure this one is straight. That is it. Now, number 18. Number 18, we're gonna glue this. And to think of you, it's small. Well, this was kind of plain, and I'm sure you're gonna agree with me. So what I done, I took one of those stickies here. This one right here. Oops. Here we go. And really, you should color it on the, before you peel it up, it would be easier. I'm going to put that right here. And again, to color, see, I say I color, really I scribble. Because I'm not worrying about anything, because it's already all shaded for you. You don't have nothing to do in the shading. It's all done for you. I tried the blends. If somebody just joining, we're going to repeat myself there. I tried the blends and I didn't like the way that the blends work on this paper. From one of the cards that we just did before, this is the strip. And we're going to use that there. And in the PDF file, it's tell you all. It comes from this card, this card, this card. Boom. See, it's done. See how much that adds? Not much to it. 19. And from the heart, I already stamped it. Remember we had the little strip earlier. This one I should have went 3/8 and 3/8, I think, but that's going to work here. I'm going to put that right here. Oh, no, this is a trick to this. Trick. Cut this in two because it won't be long enough. You have to cut this in two because this is just 4-inch wide. So you're going to put it right here. Let's put that right. Okay. I'm going to put that right here. Now remember what I shared with you, how to do it straight and to line up your, you want to line this up. Now take the other piece. That's going to go right here. So then you know it's equal on each side. But because the strip was just 4-inch and not 4 1/4 like your card, but I want it to reach at each side, you cut it and then put it at each end. Now, nobody going to know that it's not full in the back. Here. And then put your card on top of this. Boom. You get it. See? And I stamp from the heart that stamp. That's number 19. Number 20. Number 20. Let's cut at 5 1/4. That's going to be, no, this one won't be used. I think this is one that won't be used. A little bit in those cards that we're not using, but all the cardstock it is. Again, in the black, the shimmer black, we're going to do one of the faux bow. And I'm going to whip that around. Here and here. Now, the Happy Birthday, I already stamped it. I color with the pink, the big flower. That was not color. I color it. And I use the wing of Stella all on the little flower. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but when you get the card live, you can see it. Cheers, time for a drink. So good. Okay, we had one of those corner, you know, that we could diagonal from another card. And we're going to use that. Now I'm using one of the card that we had pre-done, cut live. So that's why I just got a few that they are not ready because I wanted to share with you how I cut that. Here we go. Now we're going to do our corner. Yeah, this way. And right at the corner and on the side. Here we go. And we're gonna put more glue on the ribbon. Excuse me. And then right here. And cut sideways. Ta-da! And yes, we're going to get a blue dot in the back. Boom. So you get that perfect little bow, whatever. You can push it down if you want, like this. You can always bring it down, whatever that you prefer. Here we go. 20 is done. We're at 21. We're doing good, and now we're at 21. We are rolling this thing. Come on, baby. Okay, 21. I need to wash my stamp because we're stamping in the paint now. So, here we go. Let's see if this is... And all the wording was on the card. Now I'm going to take my, boom, voila. Now we're going to take this. Oh, did I have, yeah, right here, right? Here we go. Yep. And now we're going to mount that together. Here we go. Now this is done. 21, 22, 22. I already colored pretty much all of it. The polka dot, it's all on there. So I just use my pool party, color the petal, and then the leaves, it's done in the Pure Pizzazz. See how simple this was? Now we're going to mount this on top of this from the heart. It's from the same stamp set that it's stamped in archival black. Boom, done. 22, 23. I need to get, oops. Okay, this and this. Okay, 23, we're going to go ahead and trim this at 5 1/4. And we're going to trim at this end, 5 1/4. Oops, I got the, you're going to take this piece and this one going to go at the top. That's it. This. So anybody that like to give like set of cards for your friend's birthday or do, because sometimes your friends or your grandma or your mom or your aunt, sister, whatever, they got everything. They don't need another thing to put on the counter or on the shelf to dust, right? So cards, you know they're going to use them. So that would be a great gift here for many occasions. Do them a box or a stash of these cards and use it as a gift. Here we go. So, because I know when one of my neighbor in Cheyenne, every time I would give her a stash of cards, it's like I give her $1 million. And first we thought, oh, it's just cards. Well, let me tell you, they love it. And Grandma Kato's too. When I was sending her some cards, and she used to say, I'm afraid to use them because I love to look at them, and I'm afraid you won't send me anymore. So, people love getting cards because you pay $2, $5 a card. That's a lot of money for them that they save. So don't be afraid to share those cards. Now we're going to trim this one here. We're going to trim that at 5 1/4 again at this end. So if somebody asks, Ollie, what I'm going to do with all those cards, tell them, well, you can send them in the mail, or also you can surely, it's an awesome gift. You love doing that, use it as a gift. Now we're going to put that here. Oh. Okay, now this here, it's the frame. Now what you're going to do is cut at the last flower here, straight down, and you're going to come here, straight down. Because this is too long for, to do the frame, because it's a 6-inch. It's too long for a regular card. Well, we're still going to use it on a regular card. Voila. And by the way, I challenge my team with some of these cards. So you're going to get a lot more IDs to use those packets. Because I'm going to share, I always share my team challenge. So you're going to get a lot more. Now I'm taking the fine tip glue here that really it's Tombow and add in the back here and there. So next month, I'm going to have a lot more to share with these cards. I'm sure they're going to be amazing. So don't be afraid to invest in those cards. By the way, if you place an order with these cards, it's going to show back order. And it's going to ask, do you still want to place the order? I would say yes, because soon they're in stock. They're going to be shipped to you. And if you place something else with that in your order, they're not waiting for the thing on back order to be shipped. It's going to be shipped right away. And then when the kits, it's back on in, they're going to send it to you. And that kit should be in on the 19th. So really like Tuesday, it should be here. Monday, it's the 19th. Oh, you didn't hear me. So the 19th, it should be here. So Monday. So really, if you place your order this weekend, don't worry about it. Okay. You know, I said shoot. This here, you're going to wait till it's dry. Really take your eraser and then you're going to peel that up. It's better if you wait till it dries though. So I'm just going to leave it for now. Ta-da! This is this one. Okay, remember we cut the piece here. I'm going to leave that to dry. Remember card number 3, we had this piece to put on. Now we got it. It came from card number 24. So that's what I'm saying. All in your PDF file, it say everything. So I'm going to cut this again in 2, just like I shared with you on the other card. We're going to put one piece right here. That one is very big, so I can line it up, no problem. Put that here. Maybe this side is better because I don't think I cut it straight. Here we go. That looked pretty good. And now we're going to mount this. So that was card 3. But in your PDF file, that's why I got all those little sticky. I said, I need those sticky. It tell me as I go, oh yeah, that's going to go here, that's going to go there. But voila. So now this one is done. Now number 25. That's the window sheet. The window sheet, you're going to cut it at 5 1/4. Just only a regular paper trimmer. No need, the special need for that. Now we got that little piece here that we had earlier. And this is Stampin' Black inside. Now you're going to take fast fuse, put it at the top, not too much at the top, but you get a little, no, you don't have no space. Here we go. You're going to take that window sheet, it's in the kit. You're going to put that, oops, come back here. Your layer right here. Make sure you don't have no glue on your finger like I did there. Forget to close this here. That's one thing you want to do, close that. Okay. Take this, put it right at the top to cover that glue for the window sheet. Now you're going to take your polka dot. Remember I said we should have cut, I cut each one at 1/4. Really, we should have cut at like 3/8 and 3/8, something like that. I'm sure it's all in the, now we're going to put that on the PDF file. But even then, either way, it's good. Boom, all done. Number 26. I already stamped happiest birthday to you. And I didn't color the flower. If you wish, you can color the flower. And you don't have to color all the flower. Like I can choose, I would color just this flower here. You know, you don't have to color all of them. See, I can color just one if I want. And boom, it's done. Number 27. This I didn't stamp nothing. It's just in one of the circles. Oh, we didn't need a circle. I thought I needed a circle in the pink. You don't need a circle in the pink. It was in the blue when I was preparing this. Right there. Now you're going to go under, in between your card there. I'm going to try not to have so long this time. Now I went too short. No, I don't think so. I never measure ribbon. I just go with it. And put your finger there. Loop around. Under. Tie this up. Here we go. Now we're going to take the glue dot again. And boom. Under here, so it stays in place. Ta-da! Oops, just work it. That is it. 27, it's done. And then remember the card that, not the card, but these here. And then I had a pink. It's a pink. Let me look 1 second. I need a pink. Okay. I don't know if I did cut the pink someplace or not, but if not, I got one not mounted here. I'm going to cut this together. Here we go. Now, what you're going to do is cut this in two. I'm sorry, maybe those numbers are bugging you. Oh, it was inside. See, I had it done. That's okay. But for me, it was very important to have that as I was going. I just colored these little flowers. I didn't color the rest. Now you're going to take your stripe, and now you're going to understand why I said I need my stripe straight, because you're going to see on the straight. You're going to put one on top of each other, and again on the other one, right here. Now, this one, it's mounted on the other way, because all the other one, I was going up and down. This one is sideways. So I'm going to put that right here. And then the bottom one. Snap. And here. Voila. How about this? Here we go. That is done. 28, 29. We're on the end of it. 29. Okay. I bet you were thinking it was a blue card base, right? No, it is a black card base. You're going to take your one of the pool party, go diagonal. Boom. That's done. Now, we're going to cut this at 5 1/4. And we're going to stick, excuse me, at this birthday. I don't know which color stamp I had on that, but I need, here it is. And I'm going to smack that right here. Okay, and then I got the little flower that of pool party. That's all in the same set. See, the vine was kind of plain, so I just stamped the flower randomly. I just thought it was a little bit missing of colors, like my friend would say. My friend Lynn would say it's naked, so we dressed it up. Okay, now this is gonna go here. This is going to go there, and this is going to go there. So just place it before you put the glue so you know where it goes. A little drink of coffee. So now I'm going to glue this. Right at the edge. And then again, right at the edge. Here we go. Now put this stuff on. Right on top. I try to match my corners, really. That's what I try to match, here and here. Voila! 29, it's done. Just looking at my memo here. No, only 29. 30. Very simple. I just stamped best wish. That's it. I didn't add no color, no ribbon, no nothing. And put that right here. Voila. Here we go. Now 31. 31, we're going to use that big flower here. And again, I just color randomly with the colors that I had. Some yellow on this one though. I did add So Saffron in the center, and I did So Saffron over here. Color this. Like I said, no fuss about the shading and that, because the way that it's print, you get all the shading that you need. Now I'm going to take this. You know what? Let's put the smile first. That's going to be easier. We're going to take the smile here. And we're going to put the glue. While I do the glue here, save the date. Next live event, it is March 19. It is a Monday night. It's going to be at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. I already got everything designed for that class. It's going to call an open panel. So it's going to be 4 cards, and it's going to be different card with open panel. So save the date. I'm going to put my smile right here. I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek. Very quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they all, see, that's what it's called, open panel. They all like floating panel. So that's coming up March 19th. Save the date now. It's a Monday night. Okay, get this here. Oh, just a tiny bit here. No sweat. Here we go. That is it, my friend. 31. Woo, woo, woo. 32 in less than an hour and a half. I'm excited. Woohoo! I feel good. Ollie, are you impressed? Me and Ollie just laugh at me. She don't say, come on, friends, you need to get with it, and I cannot be here all that time. She just like, we'll see, 32 card an hour and a half. I'm like, Ollie, I really think I'm very prepared. I think I am. She's like, Well, what's you think? Now, the bird is from that stamp set also. And then what I done for the flowers at the bottom, I use the pink, do the stem, just go around the flowers. And voila. Oh, that feels so good. I'm so excited. Okay, talking about excitement, don't go away because we're going to have a drawing here and you have to be present to it. That's it. Monday night, this Monday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, I will be live on Facebook. No, I will not create, but I'm going to share with you. So many people are afraid of joining my team or getting a good deal on Stampin' Up. I'm just going to be there answering a question. So it's going to be like a Q&A. And the sweet part about that is that just to join me, you're going to have a chance to win a full set of soft saying card kit. That card kit, it's on page, I want to say 20 in the big catalog. I'm not sure. Let me tell you. Let me, it is on page. It's the stamp that I use all the time. That people say, where did she get that stamp? Right here. You know, I use a lot, just a note. And then it's on page 11. I'm going to have a drawing for the full card kit, the stamp, the ink, and everything come with the block. So even if you're a new stamper, that would be great. Or a whole stamper, it doesn't matter. So I hope you're going to join me for a question and answer. It's no commitment. You don't have to. I just want to tell you how good of a deal it is to get your stuff at discount. If that is not for you, don't worry. Just stay my customer. I'm still going to love you. I love my customer. I love my team. I need both of them to run my business. But I would like you to join and see how you can get, well, a big chunk of like $250 or more of product for $99, shipped to you for free, no commitment, no obligation. And stay active. I'm going to explain to you how to stay active if you want. If that don't happen, like I said, they won't say, send me your first child. You just keep the kit and be a happy stamper. So I hope you can join me Monday night for the Q&A. Here we go. That's 32 cards, my friend. How about that? Now, let me share with you that I said I would share the box. So I'm just going to pick 12 of the cards. So 1, 2. I'm picking one with the ribbon. 1, 2. That's the same. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, I got 12 cards here. Oh, this one is the same. 12 cards here. Let me reach 12th envelope. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 envelope. And usually when I put the cards, I put my envelope like this in between there. And, well, when it's a long one, it don't fit as much. So it's going to be this way. But when it's one on this side here, see like this, then I slide my envelope. But before you get all excited to send that to your friend, whatever, I would say match the envelope just like I match the inside of the card. Stamp a little something in the corner. Remember, when you stamp on the corner, you have to stamp on the left side, not on the right side. The post office need the right side for their machine. The reader and that, it really interferes. It's not friendly for them. Always stamp on the left side, the same that where you put your return address. It's like you don't choose to put the stamp here one time, the stamp there one time, the postage stamp. The postage stamp go on the right, the address go on the left, and so then if you want to match the card, go on the left at the bottom. So now I would put all that in, oops, all in here. That's my top. Put that all in there. So let's do the 12. I would rotate them like I show you, back and forth, back and forth. So all these cards go right in here. Now, if you notice, my top, it's what's going to bring it down. Usually it's the other way around. And the reason why that I done this box this way, it's because that when you shut it, see, all the square, they don't bow. It's all one of the piece, and then you don't have, sometimes you see in the back, you know, it won't open. Well, this way, it's all closed tight. Now I'm going to open it up again. And you see I did a whole bunch. So you see you can even fit more cards because I still have place to fit some there. I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, even with a ribbon. So 12, and I'm sure I can fit the... So now 12, I'm up 16 cards now. So when I say 12 in this, it's easy 12. Very easy. So let me pull this up here so I can talk to you. So, Holly, can you draw a winner? And again, to be part of, you have to leave a comment. And to leave a comment on Facebook Live, not Facebook, but YouTube Live, you have to be set up in a Google account. That I don't have no control of that. That is YouTube. It's nothing on how I set up the account or anything. You have to be logging in Google account. So how did you like the class? Was that one that you liked the amount, how much I did? I mean, an hour and a half, and I feel I did so much. But I don't know if you guys like that. Next month, it's going to be completely different. It's going to be 4 cards. So I try to vary the class. And like I was explaining the other night, I was on Facebook Live and I said, if you think you're going to come into the class Saturday morning and be in and out in 20 minutes or 5 minutes, I said, this is not like that. My YouTube class is just like you're coming at my house and you're taking a class. So I wouldn't make you drive there for just 15, 20 minutes. So that's why it's always longer. Also, I offer the PDF file with qualified orders. So when I go on Facebook Live, I don't offer those things. So my Facebook Live and my YouTube Live, it's completely 2 different things. So if you're interested of getting the PDF file with all the measurement, how to cut the paper, the colors, the stamp set, also an extra add-on in this PDF file, it's a special video that got for the box with all the measurement. This is the hostess code, and it's $50 to qualify. WARHAVTE. Then you're going to qualify for the PDF file. Also, you're going to qualify for a celebration. If you order it's over $100, you're going to get 1 or 2 of the celebration, depending on your selection. You will get the Passport Pal PDF file. You're going to get my team customer appreciation PDF file, also the PDF file of today. So you're getting the whole shebang with an order of $100. If you order it's over $150, do not enter any hostess code. You will get it all, plus you would get the stamping rewards. Stamping rewards, order of $150 above, you get 10%, and then it keep on adding over $300 and so on. $300 or $250. I better check my numbers correctly. Yeah, $300, then you go at 12% of the amount. And also during celebration, if it's a few of you and your friends, or maybe you get a big wish list, order of $250 and above, you get an extra $25 of stamping rewards. Stamping rewards, you can read about it on page 219 or in the back of the occasion catalog. Also, starting yesterday, we got a new selection of celebration. I posted on my website at FrenchieStamps.com. You can go there. You got a stamp set, paper, and an embossing folder with that basket. I absolutely love the basket and the embossing folder. Very, very pretty. Here's a card. That video is coming up, not this week, next week, I think, or maybe Friday. Here's another card. Very pretty. I don't know how much you can see with the glare of the sun there. But that's new. Okay, I think I heard my phone buzz. Okay, yes. The winner, it's Colorado Creating. Colorado Creating. So, I don't know your name. You're going to have to email me at FrenchieStamps.com. Right now, soon we're done. You're going to have to email me with your full mailing address, and I'm going to mail that. If I don't have an email in an hour from now, we're going to pick another winner, because that means that she was not live. She didn't hear it. For this, you had to be alive. Also, don't forget to go at FrenchieStamps.com, because I got a drawing over there. If you place an order, you get 5 and 3. Or if you leave a comment, you get 1 and 3. I will announce the winner on my blog on Monday morning. So it's have to be done before tomorrow night. I think that's about it. I am very impressed. An hour and a half, did all my talking, did 32 cards. Yes, I was prepared. Yes, but still. And so, again, I hope you're all going to join me Monday night on Facebook. And really, Monday night, that's going to apply at the people of 18 year of age and above, because you have to be 18 to join, and also in the U.S. So if it's anybody here right now, I mean, you still can join me if you just want to hear me talk, but it's really what I'm going to be talking about. It's going to be just for the U.S. If you guys ask me question about New Zealand, Australia, and so on, I will not be able to answer that, because I cannot do business there. So I will not be, if you ask me what's the minimum there and so on, I cannot answer those questions. I had no clue. So that's why I say really Monday. And then Thursday night, Frenchie Create on the Fly again. I mailed the card, and I bet some of you were there that joined me. And I said, I need to try it on vellum. Well, after I was done, I tried it. And do you know what? That darn dog ran away from me. Not the stamp dog, the rubber dog. It took me a while, but it was on my cleaning pad. I found them here on vellum. So you can see on vellum, you can see through the window there. I mean, the thing. So it's coming up on my blog too. So thank you, and I cannot wait to call Olive right now. I'm so excited. I want to call her and say, how was it? Because I always ask her, okay, Olive, she's my big helper for anytime we do live. She take care of all the comment and that. If it's something she cannot answer, like personal question or whatever, she texts me. She got my thing, and we go back and forth. I put everything else silence, and so I just get hers. And that way it worked perfect. Because before we used to be in the same place. She would drive at my house and be on another computer in the back of me, and plus she was cleaning my stamp. But I lost out. I moved, but we still managed to do it like that. And when we're done, I call her, and then she give me a debrief there how it went. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. I really did enjoy creating this class. I enjoy making the cards with that. I think they are easy but beautiful. So thank you, and see you Monday night or Thursday night, but every day except Sunday. Well, I get a little snippet tomorrow though. Most of Sunday I don't post, but tomorrow I'm going to have a little snippet for my invitation for Monday. So stop by. Don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe right below. Not thumbs up, but right below there. I'm going to use my finger. You get the subscribe button. Subscribe. And if you like this, don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye for now.